Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this academic writing module. Today, we are going to focus on the IELTS Task 2 essay. Specifically, we're looking at an opinion or personal viewpoint type essay, okay? And as well as we're looking at an example question together, and I'm gonna share with you some great tips and tricks to avoid. Let's get started. Our question here is, some observers say that police officers should be recruited from the communities where they work, so that therefore they have local knowledge. On the other hand, other people say that this is unnecessary or even undesirable. They don't want this. Where do you stand on this debate? Is local knowledge essential in modern policing? This asking you this is something beneficial or not, but this is not saying that expressing your ideas regarding causes, solutions, problems, effects, etc. We have to express our opinion here and mention that why local knowledge is essential. We have to answer to this question as well. Okay, and I'm gonna ask you one question. What is the difference between opinion or personal viewpoint, and what is the difference between opinion or discussion type essay? Okay, regarding the explanation of the text, actually, in this type of question, you should introduce the topic. Yeah, we know that, and give your opinion in the introduction. Yeah, we are gonna say that. Then explain why you have this view regarding answering to this question. Then we should briefly consider the opposing view. Actually, we have to make a concession. We have to do that. Why? Because we are gonna write a balanced essay, not one-sided. And then we have to restate our opinion in the conclusion, right? And pay attention that the task has the specific instruction to decide if you think local knowledge is essential or not. And so you should refer to this as part of your opinion. Yeah, that's important. Please pay attention that before starting our writing, both in writing task 1 and task 2, you should make an essay plan. You have to answer to these type of questions and outline your student plans. Okay, I've explained this module in more detail in our previous videos. Please take a look at them, and after watching that videos, continue to our previous videos. Okay, this is a band 9 model essay, and I'm gonna analyze it and explain in detail. Okay, the need for effective, trustworthy police officer is paramount in society today, especially as criminals become more devious and creative. And nice introduction sentences. Trustworthy, we can trust them, is paramount, means of great importance. They have the most importance and essential, priority in our society, in our community, especially as criminals become more tricky and creative. Regarding whether police should be locally hired, there is a case to be made on the both sides of the debate. Okay, by this way, the candidate shows the examiners that what he or she expect in the next paragraph regarding or in terms of whether police should be hired, blah blah. There is a case to be made on both sides of the debate, as we express here. Okay, our next paragraph. Those who support or supporters of local recruitment of officers point to, cite, highlighted, demonstrated that the need for the police to understand the minutiae of the local community, the small details of local community. Those who support the need to the police to understand this. For example, a community may have certain frictions, details, or a history of a specific grievance, what makes or people sad. It's a kind of concerns, whether religious, political, or otherwise. In such situations, in these cases, the argument goes the police need to show sensitivity and also be able to anticipate, to have roles, to go further, the kinds of crimes that may be committed, that may be done, right? Please pay attention to this complex sentences, use of topic-specific vocabularies, and a very well-structured sentence. Additionally, furthermore, local officers may find it easier to gain informants, the people that give great information to the police in the community, leading to resulting in contributing to stronger evidence at trials, higher conviction rates, and a deterrent to crime, to deter from crimes through what? Sentencing, imprisonment, fines, money to pay for the kind of offense, or community services leading to contributing to, don't want to repeat the same vocabulary here, to rehabilitation of the offender, to act rehabilitation services that they do by their manual works, right? This paragraph is very well structured. The candidate used the reporting view. By what? By how, actually? By using impersonal way to express him or her view in paragraphs. Okay, such as supporters of, or those who support something. And you can take a look at our previous videos about this this specific topic. Okay. And yeah, please pay attention to the usage of topic-specific vocabularies, frictions, committed, evidence, and etc. Okay, this is our the next paragraph, which in this paragraph we are gonna make a concession. We are gonna talk about why I'll talk about a little bit for the other side of the discussion and then reject it. On the other hand, yeah, great, or conversely, or by contrast, it seems likely that officers from the community may in fact share some of the tendencies, some of the willingness, some of the inclinations of the people they grew up with them. we used, for example, here, so we are going to change it. For instance, in countries such as Mexico, we see a high incidence of a high rate of a high percentage of corruption among the local business and government community, which is equaled by bribery, offering money to the, authorities among the police, right? Great sentences. The candidate used evidences here by saying Mexico and showing one evidence here. A second objection, a second goal is that local sensitivity may lead to, instead of leading, I'm going to use result in contributing to the police failing to enforce laws fully, to act the laws in a complete way, and effectively making exceptions for some offenders, which is unequitable, unfair towards what? Law-abiding citizens. At the end, as a last point, finally, we must remember that police officers should have transferable skills, kind of skills that they have to cope with these kind of skills in every situations, such as lateral thinking, creativity, and to investigate, to assess, quantify, to measure ability, which should transcend, to go beyond their background or the environment they are working in. Okay, this is a great concession paragraph by the usage of complex sentences, topic specific vocabularies, and academic phrases. Okay, our conclusion. All in all, to recapitulate, to sum up, it seems to me that usage of impersonal style, local knowledge is not absolutely, pay attention to its spelling, essential for the police. Okay, why? Those skills should be effective in any context, in any situation, in any condition, context. Indeed, the candidate wrote here, I agree with those who say that we don't want this. Why? Because we expressed our point here, right? And I explained that you should introduce the topic and give your opinion in the introduction. But the candidate expressed his or her opinion here in the conclusion, right? We don't want this. I prefer that to avoid from personalism and say, indeed, it's logical to say that the risks of local recruitment outweigh, are more essential, are more available, are more important than the benefits because of the dangers of corruptions and over familiarity with potential offenders, knowing those offenders very well or having the close relationship with them. Okay, so in this regard, I'm explain this. I have question for you. Please write some common impersonal phrases for us, at least 3, and pay attention that you have to be familiar with the topic of government and cities, such as paramount, devious, grievance, to commit an offense, informants, evidence, trial, deterrent, sentencing, imprisonment, community services, offender, graffiti, vandalism, and etc. Please take a look at them. See you. Bye.